What's going on, everybody? Come on in. We're going to get started. Hope everyone's having a great evening. What's going on? Andre, what's good, man? Good to see you. Just queuing up everything here, guys. One moment. What's going on, everybody? What's today? Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hope y'all are doing fantastic. Brendan and April, what's up? Demetrius, how's it going, brother? Good to see you, man. Jared, good to see you. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Gonna give it a couple minutes. How was everybody's day today? Did anybody buy NIO or Tesla dip today? I'm kind of curious if anybody got into that. I bought NIO at the dip, about 20 call options. Pretty good buy. Buy the dip, always. Yeah, bought 20 call options, was out of that position about 20 minutes this morning. Did anybody else buy any dips today? It was a good dip day. Oh, man. That's all right. Alvin, what'd you buy, man? Mike, it's all good? We all have red days. Hugh, what's up? Good to see you. Nice. Oh, yeah, love it. Buying crypto dips. Nice. That's a good one. Anybody buying ETH tonight or today? Oh, nice. Yeah, Philip Morris lawsuit. I was reading about that. Good. HCMC a winner. Good move. Yeah, nice. Justin, what's up, man? Anybody else buy some dips today? Curious what everyone's buying. I bought NIO. That was my one dip buy. I couldn't spend all day trading today, so bought that, was out in about 35 minutes. Had a good 100% return on, or 70% return on those call options. ETH for sure, yep, nice. 64,000 shares deep. Are you, Corey, you're averaging in on that? Or averaging down on your position? What are dips? Keith? Like when the stock market goes down and you buy the dip? Can't tell me. Eric, what's up, man? Good to see you. Sundial, nice. Couple more minutes, guys. Then we're going to jump in, review the referral program real quick, talk about marketing. Bought another. Corey, I was looking at Doji right before the call. I was thinking about getting some Doji, but so I had Doji at less than a penny on January 23rd, and then it had a move for me in like 9 months. So I finally sold my $10,000 position in Doji, and then 3 days later, King Elon tweeted everybody, and there it went 600%. So, but it happens. Brendan, yep. Did anybody read about that guy that put 70 grand on Tesla calls this morning on Wall Street Bets? Turned $70,000, $105,000 profit in like 35 minutes. Good move. All right, guys, let's get started. I know it's a work night, and so school night. So let's get started, jumping in. Can't win them all. No, you can't. No, you can't. And that's okay. All right, guys. So what I'm going to do real quick is share my screen just so everybody can, for those that were having a hard time getting the referral program, So kind of what was going on with that was last night. So I stayed up to like 2 a.m. Last night working on the referral program and getting that out. And so I bulk uploaded everybody that signed up into Referral Rock, which is the platform that we're using. And when I did that, it was supposed to send everybody like a confirmation email with your login information. It did not do that, clearly, as you guys saw. So here's what you can do if you're having a hard time getting in. So a lot of you have been texting me today and saying your email already exists in Referral Rock. That's because it does, because I bulk uploaded everything yesterday night. And so that's why it's already in there. So what you need to do if you're having a hard time with that, let me share my screen real quick. Let me know if you guys can see my screen. Should be able to see it here in a sec. Mike, we're going to walk through this right now. So if you guys go to, so if you can't find the link, if you can't find the email, and if you didn't see my text, if you didn't read Facebook, I know Corey was putting a lot of stuff out today. When in doubt, you can go to the website. So I'll walk you guys through this real quick. If you haven't been able to get in, get on waitlist. You click that button. So if you guys put in your email address here, everyone that has signed up, period, that has been here since like last night at 2 a.m. If you put your name and email in, you'll get a response that says your email already exists. So what you usually do, guys, when that happens and you have to do a recovery password, go already have an account, and then you can go forgot password and then reset your password. And so again, real quick from the beginning, if you have not been able to get in to the referral program, go get on waitlist. You'll put your first name, last name, it'll pop up and say email already exists. Sign in, okay? Forgot password. You put your email address in, and then it will reset your password. It'll send it to your email address on file. So that's as good as it gets for me on that, guys. What I would have to do to be able to redo all that is delete everybody out of the system and then put everybody back in manually. And there's a lot of people to do that. And so if you guys can just go ahead and go to the site, refresh your password, and then take it from there, that'll be super helpful. But sorry about the confusion there. I know it's a pain, but that should be fixed for you guys moving forward. Any questions on that? Any questions on how to get into the referral dashboard? Kale, that's a pretty good one, man. I won't be showing that on the screen though. Cool. Okay, guys. So little advancement in our marketing today. So this is a shout out to Corey and Kale and Eric have been bugging me for logins and passwords and strategy and FAQs on social media strategy. Brennan and has also been on me about that. So today we started partnering with Sculpt Marketing, which is Brennan and April. They're fellow stonkers. They own a marketing agency and have for Brennan, how long have you guys owned that marketing agency? Like 15 years, 20 years or something like that? And he's on the chat right now. But he is also a Reddit god. So like he's already passed like 10 referrals from Reddit. So anyways, everybody that I'm going to put this on Corey because we're going to talk about this right now. So all of our social media strategy, SEO, advertising, marketing, everything is 20 years. Nice. Is going to funnel through Sculpt Media or Sculpt Marketing, which is Brennan and April's company. And they're going to be managing all the social media outreach. So Corey, Kale, Eric, I know there's a few other people that have been helping out with social media and moderating things. I'm going to have Brennan as a lead there, and then everything funnel up there. I know Brennan's already reached out to all of you to kind of discuss that, but they are going to be helping us with everything, including redoing the entire referral program and referral page as well. So I know it seems like I can do everything, guys, but I am not a good graphic guy. I'm like slightly colorblind. And so when it comes to graphic design and colors and everything, I have to rely heavily on somebody else. And so Brennan and April are going to help out with that, especially redesigning the landing page in the referral program. So it looks a little less like the Nigerian prince, as Corey so eloquently put it. So anyways, guys, that is the plan for marketing. We are scaling that up right now with the help of April and Brennan. So I will give Brennan and April an email address through Stonks as well, and I'll post that on the website so that you guys can have access to them if you need help with messaging or what to say, social media and stuff like that. So, okay, cool. That's what I got there. That's all I have for referral program. We can dive into referral program, talk about that. Oh, I think Kale talked about this on Facebook if you guys were following. He said he saw a giant goose egg in his referrals. I have to manually update the referrals. And so give me a couple days. It's a really easy click in the platform, but over the next couple days, you'll be able to see your referral count as well. Okay, guys, let's start chatting about questions, concerns, thoughts, strategy. Y'all are owners of this company, and so the more we can knock out, the better. Oh, Gabriel, this is awesome. Brennan, can you connect with Gabriel as well? Because he started developing a QR code that just sends right to the referral page, and I tried it out today. It was awesome. I just don't know. I just don't know how to kind of integrate it. So if you guys can connect Brendan and Gabriel about how to integrate that, that would be awesome. Green screen, Anthony. Well, you don't like to see my background, Kale or Corey? Come on now, man. No, I agree. I need a green screen, but it'll come. It'll come. All right, guys. Let's see, where we at? I'm a troller on Reddit. I just look for people who say I hate Robinhood. Who should I use? Connect with Brennan. Brennan's in our Facebook group as well. He can help direct on that. I'm going to leave this out for a minute, guys. Or Gabriel put his link in his in the chat here to try out. So if you guys can help him out with that, that'd be awesome. Great question. So Alpaca has a beta program to allow UK people to trade, which is awesome. They do have a requirement. I think I want to say you have to open the account with either 30,000 or 50,000 if you're in the UK. But yes, the beta program does allow for UK people to trade on our platform. And so just let them know, like, and we're a C Corp. People can own shares all around the world in a C Corp. So that's what's on the horizon there. And Alpaca, if you have a certain amount, it's going to drop as they get out of beta. But if you have $30,000, I believe is what it is, you can trade on our platform using Alpaca. If we'd like to help mod or help out at all, what can we do? Drew, reach out to Brennan, or Brennan, reach out to Drew. See where. Oh, here we go. Guys, just get into the subreddit real quick. Get into the subreddit. The link's in the chat. But then, Brennan, I don't know how you want to connect with people that want to help out, be moderators or whatnot. But let's strategize about how to get that in place. Can we have more than one account while trading, like TD Ameritrade and this one? What do you mean? Like, can you have more than one brokerage account? I would have more than one brokerage account. I think I have like 20. I have Robinhood, Webull, TD, Schwab, Fidelity. I think that's what you're asking. Yeah, you can have more than one brokerage for sure. What's the major selling point for stocks? Okay, that's a great question, and maybe I should do a video on this for sure. But there's a few main selling points. The first, obviously, which is why we're all here, is this company is owned by us, the people, right? And so when the company is owned, and the goal obviously is to have 500,000-600,000 shareholders that all have a voice and a say. When the company is owned by the people, then the corporation is responsible to its shareholders and the users and the people. And so that's what sets us apart from really any company, because there's no company that's owned by a mass amount of people that the corporation is then beholden to. So that's number one. Number two is we are trying to build a mobile trading platform where you can trade a robust amount of securities. So stocks, crypto, not just a few cryptos, but a lot of cryptos, Forex, futures. And so by building, and all on a very mobile friendly environment. The only platforms you can do that on now are like TradingView, TD, obviously, the Thinkorswim platforms, but it's not mobile friendly. If any of us, I've tried to trade on Thinkorswim's mobile application, super difficult, very, very confusing. And so there's a few things that we're trying to do, but I would say those come to mind as the most important, at least right now. Okay, great question though. Yeah, I appreciate that question. Okay, let's see. If you want to help. Thanks, Brennan. Guys, if you want to help out with social media, this is in the chat. Brennan, can you hop on our YouTube channel as well and put this link in the chat as well, so people on YouTube, we have like 20 people on YouTube right now watching. Free IPO shares. Yeah, here's more great answers. We own the company. I mean, that's huge, right? You know, obviously we can't promise an IPO, even though that's the goal of any company, is to go public. But it's getting in on the ground floor, right? Like, and it's free, like, you know, and so yeah, we own the company, free shares, get in the door, help build something from the ground up. And a democratized way of building a business, right? In the past, it's like one or two people, and then if they get big, then it's, you know, they become the billionaires. But why can't everybody benefit from the growth of the company if we all pitch in? So yeah, so some more ideas there, for sure. Keith, no worries, man. That's cool. Boom. Let's see what else we got here. Kale, what do you mean, man? PS links from the live are awful. No copy paste. Go to our YouTube channel, bro. It's all this. We're streaming both on Facebook and YouTube, and so all these live streams are on YouTube. I think if I'm understanding you correctly, all our live streams are on YouTube. So if you need to share a video or something, just go to our page, and then you can get the link from there. Yeah, I'm sure it's horrible from Facebook for sure. Here we go, guys. Some synchronization here when sharing when sharing stonks. Let's always use try stonks hashtag, stonks trading hashtag, so that we can build those. I think it's for backlinking. Is that right, Brendan? Some backlinking there. It won't let me send the URL here for the referral. Gabriel, just put it into Facebook, into our Facebook group, and so people can get in there. I've been trying to work on that. No worries. I permanently trade on mobile, and it's a nightmare. Yeah, and so guys, like that's the thing is, when a lot of people now are mobile traders. At least 20 million of them are mobile traders. And then as a mobile trader, right, I have Coinbase, I have Webull, I have Robinhood, I have TD, I have Binance USA or Binance US. So like there's a lot. What we're trying to do is we're trying to create the best mobile trading experience, all right from within one platform, and you just toggle in between the different brokerages that you want to use. Obviously, as we grow, as the revenue expands, as we become more profitable, the goal is to be our own broker dealer, so then we can make money as a company through broker dealer fees as well, through trading fees. But for right now, we're just trying to build the infrastructure as a mobile-first trading platform, which gives you a nice curated list of broker dealers to trade many different securities and equities. Stocks day trader, I know, thank you for your patience. I know this is probably not what you want to hear. Continued patience. You're on the list, and so it's coming. We actually hired a securities lawyer today, guys, which is awesome because they're going to help us navigate the fundraise and make sure that we're compliant with how we're issuing stuff. And so he's reviewing everything to make sure that we're ready for fundraising and stuff. So yeah, please be patient, guys. If you're on the list, again, things are happening, things are coming. You're on the list. You will get your shares. I promise you. I promise. Everybody will get their free shares. They are coming. We are not going public, hopefully, or we're hopefully going public, but not for some time. And so you're definitely getting before any of big moves happen. But you will absolutely get your shares for sure. But after this, join Facebook. Okay, I can send you a green screen. Thanks, Pops. This is my dad saying what's up. And I know he has green screen stuff, so that's awesome. Pop, send it my way. P.S. My Twitter handle, awesome. Boom. There's Corey's Twitter handle. What would be keeping it decentralized as far as ownership? What's to keep it from being hijacked? Cool. Be keeping it. Mike, I'm not really. I don't know. Understand the question. Really, I don't know what's going to be hijacked. Can you rephrase maybe? I think this could be something good, but can you rephrase the question? Let's see. How intensive is the training side when it comes to learning how to trade? Keith, this is fantastic. Disclaimer: I am not a financial professional. Okay, disclaimer. So how intensive is the trading side when it comes to learning how to trade? It depends, man. Like I've been trading for close to 15 years, 13 years maybe, and I still learn something new practically every day. It depends on what you want to do. Like, do you want to be a sentiment trader, a technical trader? Do you want to be a long-term investor? Do you want to be a scalper? I mean, like it just depends on kind of what you're wanting to do. And then it's contextualized, right? So like futures trading looks a lot different than buying bonds, right? And so I would just find something that interests you, within the world of buying and selling securities and equities and stocks, and then focus on that. I know there's some really good training through Tasty Trade. They do a lot of credit spreads, debit spreads, Iron Condor training and stuff. So just depends on what you want to do. Happy to send you some resources. That is going to be a huge part of Stonks trading as we grow. Think of it as a mobile trading platform over the top of a community that has education as well. And so that is a very big part of our roadmap about creating courses. A lot like Coinbase. If you guys download Coinbase, and then they have like modules and you can get free crypto by going through the little training things. It's pretty cool. That's essentially what we want to do as well is do some little micro learnings to help people learn how to trade and invest. Good question. Push the shares as free. Everyone expects to have an input. Push the shares as free. Everyone expects to have an input, a credit card number, and they shy away. Make sure they know it's not a if you invest deal. Huge. I agree. Maybe we can work on this language a little bit more. In my mind, when I know what you're saying for sure, Kale. Like in my mind, when I see free, I expect free. But I know what you're saying. It's like, okay, if I put my, probably because of all the internet gurus ruin this with the ClickFunnels and the sales funnels. You put your first name, your last name, your email, and then you get to the next screen and it's like, put your credit card info in, yada. I agree. Let's work on some copy around that. Brennan and April, if you can help with that, that would be fantastic. Because I agree. I think people need to know, like, once they put their name and email in, that there's no other pitch coming on the back end. Facebook looks good to me. Perfect. Connect with Brennan. Yep, I think so too. I think a QR code for the referral program, super quick, super easy. We need to strategize around how to do that. Maybe if you take a screenshot of it, of the QR code, it becomes then a picture and you can post it on your social media in your status updates and whatnot. Maybe play around with that instead of the link. Rodney, no, all referrals are not in. You might have come in a little bit late. We were talking about Referral Rock, which is the platform. If you can't get into it, you put your email in, go forgot password, whole explanation there. But just reset your password, you'll get into Referral Rock. I have to manually go and add them. It won't take too long to do, but I just got it in at like 2 a.m. last night. I have to add your referrals in manually, and then after that, it's going to be automated from here on out, which will be awesome because it's going to free up like 3 hours a day. Referrals will be in a couple days, and then you'll be able to see a new dashboard. Let's see, on the YouTube channel. Okay, I think you guys are talking a little bit. Perfect. Hashtags aggregate all social media content. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so guys, let's have a clean hashtag sequence. Follow Brennan's lead. Brennan, didn't you have a Reddit channel that went viral a couple years ago? The dude knows what he's doing, so let's just follow his lead and we can have a synchronized approach to getting it out in front of people. Yes, please, guys, do everything. Subscribe to all of our channels. We get the numbers up. That looks so when we start running SEO and ads. Again, the more people that we have following all our channels, the more and more our brand and company become established. So please take the time to follow all the channels and get our numbers up a little bit more. Will there be an opportunity to have Roth IRA? Yeah, so Tanner, that's a great question. Yes, in the long term, absolutely. In the short term, no. What we're trying to do, build a mobile trading platform that has multiple different options, and we're going to have to do that through broker dealers. And so Alpaca will be our stock publicly traded companies. I'm still trying to identify an OTC one so we can trade the pink sheets and stuff. And then moving on from there, we're going to do crypto exchange, partner with someone on a crypto exchange, Forex futures and whatnot. And then when we start becoming profitable, have revenue, have the money in the bank to be able to support a broker dealership, then we'll start filing with the SEC and FINRA and SPIC to become a broker dealer. Yes, a great reminder right here. Thanks, April. Always use the hashtags. Robert, awesome. Yeah, I got my free shares. I think it would be cool to be able to pull up at least 2 different stocks at the same time. So, Jared, I think that would be awesome too. The problem is the more functionality, the more, this is a better way to put it, the more complexities we put into the mobile trading platform, the harder the user interface becomes to work with. And so, so I completely agree. I think it'd be awesome to split the screen. The problem is the more we try to fit on that mobile application, the harder it is to just be able to use on the go, like Robinhood. And that's what Robinhood did almost perfectly. Is they have a fantastic user interface for ease of use, and so we're trying to mimic the same ideas. But I do want to add a little bit more. So. On the last Ask Me Anything, I shared some screens where we're going to add more time frames, and then it's going to fan out and then fan back in. We're going to add some indicators like RSI, money flow, MACDs, moving average. It will fan out, fan in, but just the maybe top 6 or 7, and then different bar graph functionality as well. So we're going to add more features, but still attempt to keep it clean. So I know what you're saying. We can't pack everything into it. But when we develop a desktop trading platform, we'll be able to add that in for sure. Steve, what's up, man? Welcome. The ground floor investment opportunity is huge. That's what's gotten. That's right. Free stocks, lock it in. Lock it in. How much education training will be available to us? Keith, fantastic question. This is going to be a process because we're going to have to hire real day traders, real money managers, real, or not hire, but pay for the content for them to create unique content to us. So we'll build a library over time, but I want to start off with basic, trading and investing, and then move on into more complex strategies. And then you can have a wealth of, a library full of training, but it's gonna be a process, but we're gonna try to build up as much as possible, not only in stocks, but in crypto, and futures and whatnot as well. Good question. Yeah, social trading, this is really what we're trying to build here, social trading. And so we wanna have that community aspect, mobile or native in the app, so that you can trade alongside, your friends, your colleagues, share ideas. So similar to TradingView, but more in a social media-esque type of way. So you can DM people, have a nice feed coming through and whatnot. Mike, yeah. So it's similar to how any company really works. So we are a C Corp. We have 10 million common shares. We've allocated 400 or 4,999,999 to the masses, 5,000,001 to the company. So then we can give employees stock option or stock ownership as well, share ownership. But each common stock holder, if you own a share, you get a vote. And so no different than how common shares or preferred shares in publicly traded companies or shareholders work. Like shareholders get a vote in some instances, depending on the share or the type of share it is. But yeah, so everyone gets a voice, everyone gets a vote. And so that's why we're making it available, kind of a democratized, decentralized way of building a company. And so, yeah. So I hope that answered your question. Let me know if it didn't. How's the app looking? It's looking good. Yeah, it's looking great. So if you want to see the updated trading screen, go watch the Ask Me Anything. I think it's like minute 8 or 9 from a couple days ago, and you'll see the actual user interface, user experience on the trading side of things. But they're trying to wrap up the creative development, the UI UX development, in the next 10 days so that they can start coding it and we can get it to beta hopefully sooner than later. But yeah, it's looking good. So go watch that Ask Me Anything from a couple days ago for the screens. There are plans for educational aspects in the web app and website. Yep, there are plans in the works for sure. Well, you have the option to buy fractional shares of crypto and regular stocks. Steve, fantastic question. Regular stocks, yes. So you'll be able to buy fractional shares of just Apple, Amazon, whatnot. Crypto, unsure yet. We're still identifying a broker dealer. I think we're going to go with Gemini, which is the Winklevoss twins for their crypto exchange. But still working on that, making sure that their values align with ours. Yeah, great question. Guys, I can't show this right now because I got to read it first, and then it won't show up really well on the screen. But developers just got back to me with some more stuff. So yeah, so maybe I can share that in a little live discussion tomorrow or on Thursday. But yeah, moving along. So they're crushing it. They're pretty good. Okay, moving on. So I want to share you that just literally popped up right then. True, when you go to our links, it looks almost like you have to put CC info in. Yeah, we need to get this better. Promise you, Brendan and April are working on this. We're gonna work on this together until it's done. And but yeah, we're gonna get it streamlined. I just wanted to get something out to you guys as quickly as possible. So I stayed up super late last night to make sure it got done. Unfortunately, it created more work today because it actually didn't send anybody emails about it getting done. But yeah, we're gonna work together to just get it looking clean, making sure it's not gimmicky or spammy, so that we can prepare for more growth. I'm not invested in Dorito anymore. However, since we did that moon alert, I think it's up like 200%. But I am not invested in Dorito anymore. I have my profit targets. I tried not to deviate from those because I can get into trouble if I deviate from my profit targets. But yeah, but I think it's up 200% since we talked about Dorito a couple weeks ago. So it's pretty cool. It said my email was already used. Justin, I think you joined late, brother. But we went through this in the beginning. But if you go to that page at the bottom, here, I'll just share my screen again, guys, real quick, so I can walk you through this. Okay, so if you go to that screen, Justin, I think you were right here. But let me take your. There we go. So you were here, you put your name and email in. It said it was already used. Go already have an account. So I explained why this happened, but you're already in the system, obviously. That's why your email is not working. Already have an account, forgot password, and then reset your password. The password will be sent to your email address. So so sorry for the extra work there, but that's how you can get into the referral platform. Okay. Hope that answered your question. Let me know if it didn't. Okay, let's see. Trying to send the QR file. Okay, thanks, Gabriel. Appreciate it. Boom. You said something about a global exchange like China. Jared, forex, like currency trading, and then futures trading. Globex would be harder, so the global exchange would be harder, but you can trade futures, around the clock essentially, which is affected by the global market. But we want to find a broker dealer that we can partner with on that. But it's not the priority. I think the priority right now is stocks, crypto, and then futures or forex for now. But I mean, that could change if the vote. If you guys want something different as a priority, just let me know and we can try to make it happen. Yeah, we do. Kind of like keyboard warriors a little bit, guys. Like we need to We need to be pumping this out. We're building the infrastructure. It's getting easier and easier every single day. And so, yeah, we need to be pumping that out. What do share views mean on the referral site? Probably the amount of people that looked at it when you shared it. It's probably an impression type measurement. So it's probably how many people actually viewed it. Viewed your referral link, probably is what it is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good point, Corey. Yeah. If we get 1,000, so I think that has to be like 4,000 watchmen or 4,000 watch hours, and 1,000 subscribers. But yeah, if we can monetize a channel, we're just funneling that. It's a Stonks trading channel, so all revenue is going to funnel back into the company. So yeah, let's do our part to try to get some sponsorships and stuff, guys, so that we can continue to grow revenue. It's owned by Stonks Trading Corporation, so the revenue would be the company's. Let's see, for those wanting a personal QR code, here you go, guys. For those wanting a personal QR code, here's an option as well. If you have a referral URL from Referral Rock. Oh, Brendan, this is awesome. Can you? And I know I need to get you admin access, but can you post this on Twitter? Or Corey, can you post this on Twitter? Or someone post it on Twitter, someone post it on Facebook, and then I'll pin it to our channel so that we can have this also. And then Brennan, I'll get you admin access. Let's see. Will you have more available buying crypto? Yeah. So this is a great question. Michael, thanks for subscribing to the channel. I just got an email. Yeah, so you'll be able to, for sure. So that's why we're partnering with a platform like Gemini. Gemini has a lot more on the exchange. I think it has more than Coinbase also, which isn't really saying much. Coinbase doesn't have that much. But yeah, so definitely more than Robinhood. I think they have like 3. I know they have more than 3, but it might as well be 3. But yeah, so that's why we're going to partner with a broker dealer. Steve, yeah, there are plans to have much broader selection, but we don't have how much yet. Perfect. You're good at social media stuff, it seems. Might want to check this out. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. I don't know what that is, but I'll check it out. Hello, I'm late. Dang phone. John, what's up, man? John Michael, welcome to the party, brother. No worries. Can you go over our broker program so far? Gabriel, what do you mean? What do you mean go over our broker program? We don't have a broker program, but I might be misunderstanding the question. Why I want to start a first class, what not to do one-day trading. Oh, man. Yeah, so all these courses, this is awesome, Eric. Fantastic suggestion here. Everything in the app is going to be covered by that like $5 to $10 monthly app fee that we have, similar to Robinhood. So all the education, community, everything is going to be covered. And so, yeah, so it's going to be free outside, obviously, paying the monthly fee or subscription to the trading platform. But yeah, I think the more access to education, the better, for sure. Let's see. How are you getting paid right now? I'm not, which is okay. No, guys, all the money's going back into developing the app. I'm not taking a salary right now. I've had successful companies in the past, so we live modestly, we live lean. That's why we live in Iowa. But yeah, so we're good. We're good on not making money, right now. So yeah, we're trying to use all the funds, all the resources to go back into the company right now, until we raise a bigger round or until we start getting revenue through app downloads and whatnot. Let's see. as a news notification with news tips. Oh, Shane, that's awesome. Do you know if they have an API? Integrate something. Yeah. Do you know if they have an API or something? Because so an API is like a key, a software key. You can think of it like the key to your car or to your door. And so if they have an API, then we can plug it into our user interface. So that'd be interesting to see. I'll check it out. So everybody, all the shares are vested immediately. And so you are that's not how it's done, but we are building a company on the premise of not how it's done, right? And so shares are vested immediately. There's no give get here. Like you don't have to buy the app if you're a shareholder. We just want people to be a part of the company. We want to grow it as a team, as a collective body. And so, yeah, shares are vested immediately. And I told our new lawyer that today, and he's like, "What?" I was like, "Dude, strap up, man. Like we're trying to change the game here." So, but yeah, share. So if you've signed that document, your shares have vested. Congrats. Let's see. Moving on. I think I totally misunderstood that email thing today. No worries. Also, Anthony, what time? Corey, oh, thanks for bringing this up. Let me, gotta make sure. Let me hit you up after this, Corey. I have a few things pop up in the morning. Some meetings with the developers that I don't think I can move around. But let me hit you up. I'll shoot you a text after this. I want us all to connect with Brennan too. So let me connect with him too and see if we can set something up as a team. Let's see. These are awesome. This inner conversation on the chat is hilarious too. Stonks coin. Kale, we're still working on the Stonks coin. The Stonks coin idea, right? Like I talked to one of my buddies today or yesterday. He built and exited a crypto exchange, and then he owned a derivative swaps on non-publicly traded companies exchange as well. And he was talking to me about NFT tokens today and minting our own coin. So we're working on that. I'm trying to get a bunch of ideas, wrap my head around it more, but a Stonks coin is coming. We were talking about how we could possibly attach a coin to the app as revenue. So the revenue from the app is decentralized on the ledger within the coin. Anyways, we're strategizing, brainstorming, but it's coming for sure. What about, dude, I'm down for this too. Jar coin, yes. Dude, that'd be so awesome. Oh man, that'd be real cool. Let's see. Yep, we are going to use Stonks coin. Is there a projected public trading app date? Steve, is there a projected public trading app date? I don't understand the question, Steve. Yeah, I don't understand the question. So the app, we are on track to launch end of April, beginning of May. We have to beta test it. The developers are still very confident that they will get it done in April. We'll have to beta test it to get the kinks and bugs worked out, and then we should be able to launch. If that's what you're talking about, which I think it is, but if I didn't answer your question, please let me know. Happy to revisit it. Thanks. Yeah, no need to worry for the family. We are very good. We're good. Thanks for the concern, but I would not have done this if it put anything in jeopardy for my 2 kids and my wife. I promise you that. So appreciate the sentiment though. Right now he's making the soup. This is great. This is perfect. Yeah. Right now he's making the soup. We are making the soup. We are all making the soup together for sure. Okay, let's see. Discord is a great tool and very popular among traders. Push it in your Discord servers and join all the trading related. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, we need to have that going for sure. You're late. I'll post a full video. Thanks, Corey. Appreciate it. Yeah, anybody that's just joining now, throw your questions in the chat. Happy to catch you up. If not, if it's the same question over and over again, I'll just tell you what Corey's telling you. You can watch the video at the end. But yeah, if you have your questions, drop them in. Happy to have you here. We will need Discord mods soon as well. Yeah, if you want to be a Discord mod, hit up Brennan. We will make it happen. The Stonkscoin logo would be a picture of Anthony eating. Oh man, dude, that would be hilarious. Yeah, that would be hilarious. I have nothing else to say about that, which is we should do that. Okay, love the shirt, bro. Thanks. My daughter picked this out for me. This is my I wish I was in Florida, not Des Moines, Iowa shirt. So. Hey, but it was a sweltering 40 degrees here today, which is up from -1 a couple days ago. So can we buy any of the shares that you're giving to the ones who subscribe? Fantastic question. No, those are free shares. You can purchase more equity in our company when we launch a crowdfunding round through a company called WeFunder. And so what WeFunder is, so there's some regulations that we have to abide by, and that's the way in which we raise a big amount of money. And so it's called regulation crowdfunding, and it has to be done through a portal. And so WeFunder, Republic, and Start Engine are the three biggest portals for that. And then they take care of everything from that equity raise. So they will issue you the shares. They will send all the documents to the SEC for filing. They take care of everything, making this a lot simpler of a process moving forward. But yeah, so I'm still waiting from a couple signatures from our CPAs. They have to do a gap analysis and then approve our financials from 2020, which we didn't have any, but we still need it. We even have 0 all over the board. Anyways, yeah, so that's still a couple weeks away, but we're working hard on getting that done because I know you all want some more equity of stock. So we're trying to make that happen as quick as possible for you guys. Omar, if I didn't answer that question, let me know. I'm happy to revisit it. Dude, I'm down for a stonks tattoo also, Carol, for real. I don't think, Brandon, I don't think my wife will ever let me retire. And I like working too, but well, it's not a bad thing to think about, I guess. So hopefully we can all retire someday soon and go sit on the beach and party for a bit. Let's see. Yes, we will be able to buy shares shortly. Okay, so let me ask you guys a question. So there's a few things, and I want this to be a group discussion. Maybe we can keep the group discussion going forward. So there's 2 different ways that we can raise a round. The first is, and so there's just strategy here. So let's get it out into the ether and then revisit it as we move closer to raising a round of funding. So there's 2 things that we can do here. We can either save the equity for future users so that we can have more users and then do like a revenue-based round. So what I was looking at today was we would raise a round. Everybody that participates in that round would get a 300% return on their investment over 4 years through revenue sharing. And then that would let us keep the equity for future users so that we can have more owners. Or we can do what's called a convertible note, which is an equity round where we invest into it, and then that note converts into equity at a later point in time. Not that far down the road, but it's just how the system works. So the convertible note that turns into equity. What would you guys rather prefer? Would you rather have like a revenue based where we can save the equity for more users, or the shares and equity are interchangeable here? Shares for more users down the line, and then we can structure it to have a 300% return over 3 or 4 years. Or would you rather invest into convertible note that converts into equity when the time comes. Well, put it in the comments. I think this needs to be an open discussion. I don't want to be making all the decisions about how we go about doing a fundraise. But yeah, put it in the comments, and then we can definitely talk about that for sure. Yeah, so while you guys are thinking about that, thinking through that, someone asked me to talk about my background for a minute. Yeah, so again, if you're new here, my name's Anthony. I'm the founder, chief attendees officer of Stonks Trading. Before this, so I've had, this is now my fourth company. I've had 2 successful exits, meaning I started a company from nothing, I made money, and then merged or either sold my equity position in those companies. And so my first company was a business called SD Remote. And what we did at SD Remote was we partnered with software companies in Silicon Valley and in New York City, some in Austin, but those were primarily our biggest hubs. And we built their sales funnel, their sales strategy. And we were experts. What our expertise is growing these startup software companies from 0 to 5 million in revenue. And so my brother and I founded that company together. We took SD Remote from 0 to 1.5 million in revenue in 18 months. And then we merged that company with a marketing agency called Better Growth. And Better Growth, we did similar things, but we took over the whole revenue operations side of things. So everywhere from inbound and outbound marketing and sales development to fractional chief revenue officers to building customer success teams for these software companies. And so we had a lot of good success in that company as well, quadrupled our revenues in 2 years. And then I sold my equity position to my 3 other partners to form a third company called SalesTap, which I was working on when Stonks Trading fell from the overlords of Wall Street into my bed when I was scrolling through the news feed, and decided to shut down shop on SalesTap, which I had to then email 14 clients to say I'm shutting down SalesTap to work on Stonks Trading. So that's a really high level overview of where I came from, what I do. Yeah. So, anyways, hope that helps. Hope that helps, gives a little glimpse into me. Anyways, yeah. Will crypto be transferable? I don't have an answer on this yet. This is a good question. We're gonna have to get with Gemini or whatever broker dealer that we decide to go with and see how that would work. I also don't know if that's possible in crypto. Outside, yeah, I don't know. Let's table this for now. I think it's a good question I can ask when I'm vetting out the broker dealers that we partner with. James, what's up, man? Good evening. Okay, let's see. I'd imagine so, but that's when I yield to other. Yeah, Brennan. Yeah, I don't about the transferring. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that either. So. Something that we can definitely ask a few experts how that would be done. But Brennan Justin Jenkins wants to be a mod. Let's see. Kale wants to retire on an island. Equity, I'm okay with 3 to 4 year return. Revenue base, which would pay out higher, revenue base or equity? It's hard to say. I mean, Corey, let's bring this one up real quick. This is hard to say, right? So like, if you own Berkshire shares like 50 years ago, right? Like at, I don't know, $6 a share. Well, you would argue that, holding stocks or position in Berkshire for 50 years would yield more. I don't know. It's really dependent on, and all that to say, if we do a revenue-based raise, that doesn't mean we won't do an equity-based raise down the line. I'm just trying to think of how can we get more people shares so that we are further and further democratized. But I think both would pay really well. I'd be okay, with either. I just want to, probably an equal amount of people that say revenue-based, equal amount of people that say equity-based right now. So yeah, 300% is what we can set it at for the revenue-based. And then more equity is the more risky type of investment where you're not paid out until, you know, dividends click in or until we, you know, go public or the company buys the shares back at a premium or something. So there's pros and cons to both. So happy to still chat about it though. Please don't sell this one. What? Sell what, brother? We ain't selling nothing. What are you trying to sell? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. I'm in for the long haul either way. Yep. Boom. Boom. Nice. Love it, guys. Here in the beginning, riding past the moon sounds like dividends. I'm with that. Yeah. So revenue sharing would be how I have it structured on the table right now is like 25% of revenue would be paid to the people that invested into that round, that revenue share round. And then we would have it at a 3. We could even do a 4x multiple where, you know, you invested $1,000 over 4 years, you'd be paid back $4,000 essentially. And so that's what a revenue share would be. That's how it'd be structured essentially. Let's see, not any island. Stonks tropical. Dude, we could probably build a coin like that also. We could probably do a coin like that to buy the island, and then it's, you know, tethered to the island, I guess. Okay, guys, let's see. Can we revisit talk about which best later? Give people a chance to consider. Yep. Think about which one would be best, guys, for raising. Oh, I see. Oh, no. My exit strategy on this is to take this baby public through a SPAC or through a direct listing. So I don't plan on, I mean, all that to say, if, you know, someone wants to come offer us $10 billion for the company, then B, not M, B, then maybe we can think about what that would look like. But everyone needs to be paid out very healthy, or we're going to be a publicly traded company. That's my goal. I have no desire to sell this baby at all, unless the shareholders unanimously decide that on what we're going to do, which we will all vote on what that looks like. Okay, I just need a link. I'm going boom. David's going to put QR codes all over his car. That would be awesome. Chamath, dude, we need Chamath. We need like 10,000 people to start tweeting at Chamath. He'll take us in his SPAC. I know he will. Decal for the car. Boom. Okay, guys, we are. Wow, I can't believe I scrolled all the way down. I think I got everybody's questions. You guys crushed it tonight. Oh man. You have any? We can go 5 more minutes. It's 8 o'clock my time. Any other questions that you guys have for me as we start wrapping it up? Okay, cool. Okay, so here's what the next steps are, guys. So be on the lookout if you want to be a moderator or run a social media channel. Be on the lookout for communication from Brennan. April and Brennan are going to start revamping the referral page to make it look way more professional. And I am drinking. What is this? This is vodka and Canada Dry, I think. I don't even know if it's that good, but it's all I got. So I don't drink expensive stuff. If it has alcohol content, I will sip on it. But anyways, so that's what are you guys drinking tonight? Okay, so yeah, so be on the lookout from April and Brennan for the updated referral pages and whatnot. And that should be on its way in the next 48 hours. Okay, what is it? Well, man, we got a bunch more coming in here. Let's see. Oh my goodness, I used to have a chair like that. Oh, it's comfy. It's a comfy chair. App security, hacking prevention. So fantastic question. So I'm talking with a friend of mine who is a top dog at Splunk, which is a cybersecurity company, one of the world's largest, and it's going to be helping advise on the security of the app. Great question. That is number one priority for us. And then there's obviously security on the back end from Alpaca, as well as who is the broker dealer. Proper 12 in Canada Dry. I had that the other day. That was delicious. I think I had Basil Hayden's in Canada Dry a couple weeks ago too. That was pretty good. Jameson, can't go wrong there. Guinness, oh man. Corey, you like drinking like food? Guinness is so thick, but I'll have one or two. PBR, can't go wrong with PBR, brother. Okay, Frozen Margs, man. See, y'all are over it, man. I'm gonna have to have one of those soon. Sounds good. It's too cold. Too cold in Iowa for some Frozen Margs. Okay, guys. That's all I got for tonight. Let's do another one of these tomorrow or Thursday. And you guys like having these live chats? I only drink Dr. Pepper. Corey. Oh, man. All right, guys, that's all I got. I got to get some rest. I got some early morning meetings with the developers. And yeah. Let me know if you need anything. Be on the lookout for stuff from Brennan and April. Building the team, guys. You all are awesome. An incredible company we are building together. But let me know if you need anything. Shoot me a text. Drop something on Facebook or Twitter. Please go follow the channels at TriStonks. And let me know if you need anything, guys. Until tomorrow, peace out.